Thanks for staying with us. So today, we're welcoming our Olori again, who's joining us with our hot topic, because Thursdays we discuss life issues, marriage, just so we can learn from her also. We can also learn from our viewers. So there's a conversation that is ongoing, especially because there was a video where a man was being comfortable with his wife, saying that she whenever she earns, back then, this was 20-some years ago, whenever she earned a salary, she would come kneeling down to him to present it to him. Then, obviously, they used to earn salaries with them, to give them the cash. There was no online at the time. So they used to give her salary in an envelope. So she comes home, kneels down, and hands it over to him. And then, of course, he tells her to pay her tithe, and then they agree. But he was never irresponsible, such that maybe taking the money from her. So I think they had a very cordial relationship, and she understood her role. Also, there was another post that said, ask some men what a good woman is and watch them describe a maid. So in the Nigerian sense, a lot of men seem that a good wife is somebody who submits, kneels down and gives you, and shows that you are her Lord. Now, bringing that conversation to 2025, because somebody will tell you that we saw that couple that was talking about kneeling down for her husband, and they seem to be, they've been there for a long time. These are people that are celebrating 30, 20, 50 years. Today's marriages don't last that long because today's women are not willing to kneel down, submit their salaries to their husbands. So the question is, how do we bring back, or how do we merge those two worlds where we can have mutual respect and the man still feels respected and the woman doesn't feel I'm being subjugated in my own marriage? So that's the conversation. Where do we find a middle ground in this 2025? Because I know Damilola will not want to kneel down. But what can you do to show your husband that you respect? Let me come to you first. What are your thoughts on that video?
Yesterday I mentioned something. I said, I think that in my own terms, the average African man who wants submission wants slavery.
But the Bible says wives submit. So are you going against the Bible?
No, submission has level. This particular topic we're talking about, in the eyes of God and man, that woman is not happy.
Don't say that.
That's the video now.
Beg to differ.
Check. Can they show the video? The man was all smiles, explaining, defining, and the woman was just there, numb, like somebody who has lived in her emotions suppressed over the years. We're articulating from this video. I don't know them from family house before, but from this video that I see a woman who is probably regretting her decision years back. That's what I see now.
Okay.
Judging by
my
personal, like you asked me the personal question, I will not kneel down to give my husband my salary. Okay. I went to work for it. I can only part with a sum that I know that it's something that we can, maybe some responsibility that we should do together. I'll say, okay, this is my part. If you feel like, I can feel that, if my salary comes in and is huge this month, let me do 60%. Okay. You do 40. Okay. But I will not kneel down and give some. Do you know what driving from mainland to island here is?
Okay,
in this
so
new day.
I will ask our producers to help us play that video so that our viewers see the video.
They need to see
I want us to see the countenance you are describing. I personally disagree with you, but I'll come to you a bit later. Who wants to go next?
But for me, I don't think kneel down. Kneel down is small. Now, why would I just kneel down to give my husband, my Lord, my master, my salary? I will lie down. When I lie down, he'll step on top of me. When he's stepping on me, then I'll not give him the money. I say, baby,
that's sarcasm.
When they play this video for you people, please go and look for the link. When you find the link, read the comments. The comments are hilarious. Because by the time they play this video, I just saw a subjugated woman, sad, miserable. The man is glowing, fresh. Just they talk, they go. The woman, she didn't even mutter a word. Well, it is her money. She work. It's her money, her choice.
Okay.
I don't have a right.
So how does a Nigerian woman watch that video and see a woman who is subjugated? Let me see what I saw in that video. I saw a woman who respects her husband, who chooses, this man is my leader. I would rather be mute. At home, I can be all job, but we're outside, he's talking. She's used to giving him the lead. He is the front liner. She's the neck, as they always say, and he is the head. So he's doing her thing. So I don't know how you guys are watching that video and seeing a woman who is being subjected in her own marriage. I don't see that. Why do you want to jump in here before I come to the Olori?
You see, it's different strokes for different folks. Exactly. For me, what I see, I haven't seen the video. Unfortunately, I would love to see the video, so I hope they get to show
It's in your group. We understand you're 6 years old.
Go away.
It takes time for you to learn.
But you see, for me, personally, I will not do it. I will not. But to say I will not kneel down for my husband, if I love him, I will.
Exactly.
If I love him, but I grew up with my mom and my dad.
Yes.
My mom had English, and my mom, anytime, because my mom's family, they were quite when they were young, were a wealthy family. So she used to get cash, money.
Yes.
And she would send it to my father. My father would take his own portion and send the balance to her.
Hey, Jesus.
You know? So I watched that, and I used to think, never. Never. I still say never. I will send you my money. No. Send me your own first now.
So what happened to love? You see, I hear you and I come to you, Olori. The way I'm struggling with is what love means to us today. To a woman in probably her generation, love is complete and total submission. Because you are my head. You are my Lord. So everything I own belongs to you. I submit to you and I trust you to give me that which you believe will be enough for me, and I will manage it. Yes, because you're still going to earn and probably give me some of your money. So, but here we are so independent in our thinking, such that we cannot fathom the idea of releasing what is ours to somebody we look at. Look, we pay tithe in church because we love God, not because nobody's demanding, but we trust that this 10% God will only use it for His job because we love. So why is a woman finding it difficult to release that which she has given to her husband she says she loves? Olori.
I haven't seen the video.
Okay.
So, but with me, my husband is also my king.
Yes.
So as a princess from Ile-Ife,
Yes.
it's mandatory. I have to kneel down.
Okay.
So he's my husband. He's also my king as well. Like I said, I haven't seen the video, but it could be, there's always two sides to a coin. So she kneels down. She gives him her salary. Maybe he prays for her. Maybe a week after, she goes back to him and kneels down and says, my salary is finished and wants more money. We never know.
He might be.
It might be.
Doubling the money.
Women are
Money
smart.
In that case,
are very, very
I will not
smart,
only kneel down. I will lie down.
Exactly.
You roll on the floor.
And you put your
So
leg
if
on
I've
top of
knelt
it.
down for you, maybe 1st of January, if I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
So I've come with you 1st of January and says, oh, my Lord, my husband, this is my salary. Please bless it. And then you bless it or you take out of it. And then 5 days later,
January
I will go back to you
5th
again and say, my husband, that salary has finished though. Can I have some money? So,
Yeah. let me play the video.
but
for
like
you
I said,
again
I
so we
haven't
can-
seen the video.
Yeah, you're gonna
Let's
see
see
it
the
right
video.
now. Let's watch it.
We agree. No time of disagreement. No time about money. You know that, maybe Bubu mi lugba, or maybe all my money. He has collected all my money. Vice versa.
Okay, I think it was just
Whenever she receives her salary, she will come to me in the room. Children will not be there. Kneel down.
closer look at her countenance.
Present the salary to
salary
you.
to me, the whole package.
Wow.
Yeah, because that time is not the time they send money to your account. So it will be in the pay package.
Wow,
in the
wow.
envelope. And she will kneel down.
Wow.
So let's sit down, without talk. We know what's in the house. We have to feed. But number one, you have to pay your tithes.
Yeah.
So take the tithe away. Then we have to feed. So what do we need? So now I'm not. I thank God that time too. One wasn't irresponsible.
Well, wasteful.
Wasteful. So because I know the situation.
Is that the
And
video?
we agree.
Okay, I'm showing now.
No
Okay,
time of disagreement. No time about money. You know that, maybe Bubu mi lugba, or maybe all my money. He has collected all my money. Vice versa.
Okay. So, that. Now, I would like to connect that with a story I think I've shared here several times also. When I was younger, a young girl, my aunt and my uncle, I'm related to him, she is his wife, came to our house in the living room, and there was an argument about something. her husband was clearly off the cuff. Like he was totally wrong. It was obvious. He was just being very arrogant. And she was there, just like you, looking pretty and accepting. Now, she is a learned, I don't want to say she's a learned, because now she'll know who I'm talking about her. She's somebody that should know. She's educated, she's smart, she's exposed. She knows better. Her husband was there going off on the tangent, saying rubbish. And I was looking at her, I was studying her as when a child is studying somebody. And she was just quiet. And I was just wondering, why are you not saying something? She didn't say a word. Then after everybody, family went and they were going home, I was escorting them. And I called her, Auntie, why didn't you say anything in the room? She said, when you get married, you would understand. And that thing kept ringing in my head. Because she knew better. She could respond, she could actually, but because of the respect, regard she had for the husband in the presence of everybody else, she kept mum. This woman may not have been happy, but for her, she felt that the way to keep the peace in my home is to submit to this man, make him feel like a king. Not a real king, a real king. That way, I would enjoy peace of mind, because his ego is boosted. I am her Lord. That gave her peace. My question, therefore, is it worked for her. Why can't it therefore work for you and I today in 2025? That's the conversation. Because maybe if we employ that system, we'll have less divorces today. Maybe if we bring back that system, there'll be more people who are settled, because the issue we're having today is that a lot of young people are not willing to submit at that level. If you say one and they know you're wrong, they'll say right in front of you that you are wrong. They will debate. Right here, it happens. So that's the conversation. Why are we saying that this looks like a submissive or subservient, not subservient wife?
So, Mariah, let me ask you.
Somebody says here, sorry, that seems like she submitted her self-esteem as well. So I look at the video. I cannot help but agree that it looks as if the man is talking. She's not saying
smiling.
anything. The man is
she's numb. Yeah, is the expression we're talking about. She's really numb. She's detached. She's not in that conversation. She's probably somewhere else. If the man has enjoyed it so much, and listen to what the man said, that when we take out the tithes, you now say, okay, there's no food in the house. Must it be her money that is for food? Now, going back to what you said, like, okay, yes, I understand that maybe some women already have the key, and they know that. Somebody called yesterday and said his wife is somebody else at church, and she's somebody else at home. When you remain two of them inside the bedroom, do you know what happens? Do you know how she deals with his fuck up? Sorry, excuse me. Do you know how she just how she treats him? But you see the outside that, she's calm. Oh, speak on, my Lord, and my personal savior will not work now. We have introduced technology. A lot of women are not back then. Just take for instance, if Kabiesi, the Oni of Ife, had subjugated this beautiful woman, she wouldn't be here. But it's the will to let women also fly and understand that times have changed. The mother you wished you have, you can put her on your wife. That, oh, my mother didn't have this. My mother didn't used to do this. I liked it. I saw it. Now my wife can be so much more. If maybe some traditional ruler back then, the wife would not be here. She'll probably be in the kitchen and doing
Let me go on a short break, because I have to. Okay, I'm told that we have a live, which I have to link up to very soon. Let me just check it very quickly. Says that Renewable Energy Initiative, a decade of cooking gas outreach program, live from Sokoto, the decade of gas. So we'll be moving on to that live very soon. That's what they're doing here. But for those of you watching us, you can watch us online, continuing watch us online. GoTV and Star Times also. We'll be happy to have you join us there. Let's go on a very short break. When we come back, we take this conversation further. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.